Hey guys, with Abomination 9 here back playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links, and oof, out of nowhere, freaking Komani released Tornado of Phantoms. I wasn't expecting this. Like, I already saw that the box is coming out, and I watched a video on what was going to be inside of it, but I wasn't expecting it to drop now. Like, I have, like, no gems whatsoever. We have 1,500. That's nothing, technically. Like, cut me some slack. You just forced us to freaking spend 8 million gems on the selection box. I don't have enough for the new mini box I didn't know was coming out until a few days ago, and then you just drop it out of nowhere. But you know, whatever, Konami. But as usual, showing off the deck that I'm using right now. It's nothing. I just threw it together real quick. I think I threw this together today just to screw around because I don't know. It's just an Aqua Actress deck, which I really like them. But I was like, oh, you know, I want to use Tripper Mercury, so we have Tripper Mercury in there. We have pretty much whatever utensil we need for the Synchro as well, which all we have is Shape Waifu in here for the Synchroing, but it's just like, oh, if we get it, we can turn it into whatever we want down here, so not too bad. But I've not heard her voice before. But Aromaseraphy is in the game now, so if you don't got that, you should go get that now for your Aroma deck, which the card trader is selling her, which I don't think it's that expensive, but I mean, it's going to cost at least a slight pretty penny to get 3 of them. But yeah, let's check this out. I haven't looked at every card in here, but it's Gusto and Mecha Phantom Beast, and apparently an Elemental Hero. I didn't even realize this was a hero on the cover. And Phantom Beast, oh, she is an Ultra? Oh, like I just did the tutorial, so I forgot what it's called. The school? I just did this right here, the dual trials for all the gems. And I feel like that's a crucial card to have. And it's a freaking ultra and a mini box, so you have to open the mini box 3 times to get this card. Oof. That's rough. I feel like you need this card. What about this one? Is this a must too? Kind of, because it's a free token on summon and you can dump tokens for 800. So yeah, oof. Semi-needed slash absolutely needed, I feel. So that's not good. We got this guy. This guy is pretty cool. This guy. Oh, that looks nice. Rainbow Overdragon. This is a must, I think. I think he's a must as well. We won't go in too many of these cards because we want to have some surprises, but I have not seen this guy yet until right now. Who the heck is this guy? I guess we'll find out if we actually get him. Konami? Hello? Why is this taking so long? Okay, single creep that time. Human Wave Tactics. These stupid tofu guys. During the end phase of each turn, select a number of level 2 or lower normal monsters from your deck equal to the number of level 2 or lower normal monsters destroyed as a result of battle during that turn, and special summon them to your side of the field. The deck is then shuffled. Okay, Laughing Flower, complete trash fodder for this. Jesus Christ, Konami. Just rip us off more. Oh, we got a Gusto, at least. Gusto Guldos. Guldos? A tuner and a non-tuner Gusto. Once per turn, you can shuffle 2 Gustos from graveyard to the main deck to target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. So, it's like the spell card, except it's just a monster that can do it over and over and over again, rather than limited to just 3 times with the cards. Well, there's multiple cards that do that, like the Quill Pen isn't a Gusto card specifically, or whatever it's called, but that kind of does the same thing, plus the Gusto one, so it's at least 6 times you can do that. But whereas here it's infinite, so that's a good card to have. Single Karib. Ooh, and a Laughing Flower. Thanks, Konami. A contact with Gusto. Are they doing this again? Seriously? Didn't I complain about this in the last box? Like Black's last actual box, not the selection box. I was just talking about this card when we were talking about the synchro guy. This is the card I was talking about, which is from another box. Konami, stop putting cards from older boxes in new boxes. You're wasting slots. What are you doing? No, Konami. If you want this card, go to the box it came out of. Don't keep adding them. Oh my god. Konami, please. Well, target 2 Gusto monsters in your graveyard. 1 card your opponent controls. Shuffle both targets in the graveyard. Or shuffle both targets in the graveyard into the deck, then destroy your opponent's target. So yeah. Another Daigusto, cool. So we have 2 of those, so they're actually usable. Another single Karibo. Symphonic Warrior Drums. Once per turn, you can declare 1 attribute and select 1 face-up Symphonic Warrior monster on the field. That monster becomes the attribute. You can declare 1 attribute and remove from play this card from your graveyard to select 1 face-up Symphonic Warrior monster you control and make it that attribute. Weird. We got a... Well, 3! We got a place that... The Revenge of the Normal. And Gaga Giko's in here, or... Gigabyte, I think is his name, when he's a child form. So we have Gigabyte in there, so add that to my Gaga Giko collection. Special summon level 4 or lower monsters from your hand up to the number of monsters your opponent controls. You can only activate 1 the Revenge of the Normal per turn. Oof, that's pretty good. Gaga Giko deck. Slap that in there. Is that another single freaking Karibo? So Condor, a card from another box. Why would I go back to that other box if you're just going to put every single card from that box in this box, Konami? You're shooting yourself in the foot. Mecha Phantom Beast, Aerosquin, because it's like penguin, but Aerosquin. Anyways, another card from another box, Konami. Jesus Christ, wasting my gems here. Okay, this guy's I think is a must as well. Gusto Gildo. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 2 or lower Gusto monster from your deck. Squirrel and the other waifus better not be in here. The Gusto waifus, I swear to God, Konami. Daigusto Falcos. This is a good one as well, because he gives 600 to every Gusto. Daigusto Falcos. When this card is synchro summoned, all Gusto monsters currently on the field gain 600 attack. Ooh, this guy's good too. Mist Bird Colossalus. He's a freebie as well, by the way. You don't have to put him in a wind-specific deck. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0, and if it does, its effects are negated. These changes last until the end of this turn. So have him in defensive position, use this effect, and use whatever else you have to run it over. And you don't have to worry about its effects either. Torque Tune Gear. Once per turn, you can either target 1 monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip it to special summon it. A monster equipped with this card is treated as a tuner. It gains 500 attack and defense. Also, if the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy this card instead. What in God's name? A monster union card that can itself is a tuner too. I don't think I've ever seen a card with 4 attributes: machine, union, tuner, effect. What? Jiminy freaking cricket, man. So, equip this as something and turn it into a tuner. And because of the color scheme and this, like, mechanical look, it makes it look like a Gear Gear. So, it gives you the thought to throw this into a Gear Gear deck so you can start synchroing with it. Like, what the heck? Okay, set me up for 2 more of those, please, Konami. Apparently there's some actual good, like, normal and rare cards in this box. Human Wave Tactics again, but that one's hollow. Major Riot. If a monster you control returns to the hand by opponent's card effect, which would happen if they're running a wind deck, return out as many monsters on the field to the hand as possible. Then each player special summons monsters from their hand in face down defensive position equal to the number of monsters that return to their hand. And Psychic Trigger. Activate only when your life points are lower than your opponent. Select 2 Psychic type monsters in your graveyard, remove them from play, and draw 2. Triangle power with Gigabyte and Gagagiko. Increase the original attack and defense of all face-up level 1 normal monsters, which would be Gigabyte here. Accept tokens on your side of the field by 2,000. Is Gigabyte a level 1? Why would they have Gigabyte on here if he wasn't? On your side of the field by 2,000 points till the end of the phase. This isn't a quick play, so it's you have to do it on your turn. Destroy all level 1 normal monsters on your side of the field during the end phase. Okay, interesting. Weird. Contact with Gusto. Konami, please. Mecha Phantom Beast, Saber Hawk. This card cannot attack your opponent directly if you have a monster in your graveyard that is not a Mecha Phantom Beast monster. This card cannot attack. This card's level is increased by the total level of all Mecha Phantom Beasts you control. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once per turn, you contribute 1 token, then target 1 card in either player's graveyard. Banish that target. Crystal Pair. This is for Crystal Beasts. When a Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, place 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck face up in your spell or trap card zone as a continuous spell card. Then you take no battle damage for the rest of the turn. Oof. That's strong. I swear to God, if I see this card one more freaking time, Konami. Laughing Flower, get out of here. Salvage Warrior. When this card is tribute summoned, you can special summon 1 tuner from your hand or graveyard. Ooh. He's level 5 though, so meh. Single creep. Not even like a single triple or anything. It's all just been singles. Also Condor, Mimi Clay. If your opponent controls a monster, target 1 level 2 or lower defensive position monster you control. Special summon from your deck in defensive position 1 monster with the same name as that monster on the field, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only activate 1 Mimic Clay per turn. Okay. Feature Glow with Psychic Police here. Activate this card by banishing 1 Psychic type monster from your graveyard and note its level. All Psychic type monsters you control gain attack equal to that level times 200. This is a permanent effect and continuous. The spell itself is continuous. Jesus Christ, single creep after single creep. Konami. Symphonic Warrior Drums, Human Wave Tactic, Zombow Wow. Okay, of course it's a zombie. When this card declares an attack, it gains 500 attack, so it's 1500. If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 1 monster with 0 attack and defense from your deck. The zombie that kills when it's killed. Its effects are negated. Oh, its effects are negated, never mind. And it's destroyed during your next end phase. Okay, you could probably do something with this, but I'm not really thinking about zombies right now. Absolute trash, except for we got a playset of Goldos, and we got 1 Colossalus, and we got Falcos as well. It's not too bad. Just for the synchros themselves, because that's all I really wanted is synchro cards. This card too. Give me more of this. We have a playset of this. Konami, screw off with this freaking flower. This too. This, and this. No. Don't do this. Stop doing this. This was okay too, right? Yeah. Why does this take so long now? Konami. Like, I'm sitting here, like, in quiet, expecting this to go by faster, but no. Single, again, Swallow Flip. Negate the activation of effect monster's effect that activates when a monster is special summoned, including itself, or destroyed. Ooh. This is like, Rug Flip, or whatever it's called. It's like a tatami mat being flipped. So, I don't know what it's called, I would just say Rug Flip or something like that. So there's another one that does the same thing, but under different circumstances. Triangle Power, and another De Gusto Goldos, which I think I already have a playset. That's the one I have the playset of, so no more of those, please. 1000 Energy. Increase the original attack and defense of all face-up at level 2 normal monsters, except tokens on your side of the field, by 1,000 points until the end phase. Destroy all level 2 monsters on your side of the field during the end phase. Skyscraper 2, what? Hero City, field spell. Once per turn during your main phase, if you control this card, you can target 1 elemental hero monster in your graveyard that was destroyed by battle special summon that target. Oof, that's good. Yes, we got another Torque. Can I have a third, please, since you ain't giving me anything else? There's no freaking way I'm going to open up 30 packs and not get a Super and Ultra. Konami, please, for the love of God. Symphonic Warrior Piano. Once per turn, you can declare one monster type and select one face-up symphonic monster on the field. That monster becomes that monster's type. You can declare one monster type and remove from play this card from your graveyard to select one face-up symphonic warrior monster you control and make it that monster's type. Another Mimiclay and Make a Beast Stealth Ray. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, special summon one Make a Beast token. This card's level increased by all Make a Beast tokens. While you control a token, can be destroyed battle or card effects. Once per turn, you contribute one token, then target one spell or trap card on the field. Destroy that target. Mimiclay, Make a Beast as Saberhawk, and our third and last Torque Tuner. Laughing Flower. Counter Gem. Ooh, Gem Knights? No, it's Crystal Beast. Screw off. Send all cards in your spell or trap card zone to the graveyard. Place as many Crystal Beast monsters as possible from your graveyard in your spell or trap card zone. Face up as continuous spell cards. During the end phase, destroy all face-up Crystal Beast cards you control. What? It's weird. Mecha Beast Jakulslan, which is actually a good / great card that is only in the rare slot. So you need a Mecha Beast and one or more non-tuner Mecha Beasts. When this card is synchro summoned, you contribute tokens up to the number of cards in your opponent's hand, randomly scored from your opponent's hand, equal to the number randomly discarded cards from your opponent's hand, equal to the number of tokens that were tributed. Other Mecha Beast monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So once he's on the board, they don't need to rely on their token anti-destruction anymore. They can just rely on Jakuluslan? I don't know. This card in its owner's possession is destroyed by opponents by battle or card effect. You can set one quick play spell, which is disgusting, directly from your deck. So it's like protects all your other Mecha Beasts, but if he himself gets destroyed, put whatever quick play spell in your deck, which can be Econ or anything. Like Econ's like literally the first thing that would come to anyone's mind, but there's so many other options. Like whatever quick play spell you want, you got it. Freaking Heart of the Cards to the max with Jakul. Single. Again. Swallow Flip, Zombow Wow, Symphonic Warrior Synthesis. Flip. You can add one Symphonic Warrior monster from your deck to your hand except Symphonic Warrior Synthesis. Once per turn, you can target one monster you control or in your graveyard whose original name includes Symphonic Warrior except Symphonic Warrior Synthesis until the end phase of this card's name becomes that monster's original name and replace this effect with the monster's original effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard, blah 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 blah, to do the Symphonic Warrior thing. I'm tired of reading these cards. Gem Elephant. Is this a Crystal Beast? During your main phase, it can't be, I guess. During your main phase, you can return this face-up card on the field to the hand. During damage calculations, this card attacked or was attacked. You can send one normal monster from your hand to the graveyard. This card gains 1,000 defense. Okay. Triangle Power. Token Sunday. This is a good card. Destroy all tokens you control, then destroy cards on the field up to the number of tokens destroyed by this effect. Use this in the school trials stuff with Mecha Beast deck when I had a Mecha Beast token in. Did not destroy it because Jakulin, I believe, protects either Jakulin or one of the other Mecha Beasts protects tokens. So you need to be aware of who's on the board when you're trying to destroy your tokens because they will not be destroyed. Mecha Beast Warbleron. This card is sent to the graveyard for the single summon of a machine-type monster, special summon one Mecha Beast token. Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon any monsters except for wind monsters. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Card effect, you contribute one other Mecha Beast monster. Increase this card's level by 1. You can only use one Mecha Beast Warbleron effect per turn, and only once that turn. Symphonic Warrior Piano again, Salvage Warrior. Konami, thank you, triples. Hit me up with a super at least. Well, we got a Kizabam, but like I don't think it's gonna actually be anything specific. Symphonic Warrior Bases. Once per turn, looks like one face of Symphonic Warrior monster on the field increases level by the number of cards in your hand. Then this increase will last until the end phase. You can remove from play this card from your... Oh, this is a tuner, by the way. You can remove from play this card from your graveyard to select one face-up Symphonic Warrior monster you control and increase its level by the number of cards in your hand. This increase lasts until the end phase. Revenge of the Normal and Gusto Eagle. I did not realize his name was that silly. Eagle. Eagle. When this card is destroyed by battle inside the graveyard, you can spell summon one level 4 lower non-tuner Gusto monster from your deck. Great card, must have, but it opens this thing 3 times to get one. Triple Kareebs with yellow glints and Akiza phase. It's a trap, so it's this. That's the only thing it could be, is whatever that is. Simp Amplifier. Each time, okay, who do we have here? We have the synth, we have the bass, the drums. It looks like a microphone, which we haven't gotten, and that's a guitar. We haven't seen guitar or microphone yet. Each time an effect of it, or maybe we have, I don't know. Effect of a Symphonic Warrior card is activated. Place one Symphonic counter on this card. When this effect resolves, all Symphonic Warrior monsters on the field gain 100 attack for each Symphonic counter on this card. Once per turn, you can remove 5 or 7 Symphonic counters from your field. Apply this effect depending on the number of Symphonic counters removed. 5 counters inflict for 300 damage to your opponent for each Symphonic Warrior card on the field, or banish cards your opponent controls and or in the graveyard up to the number of Symphonic Warrior cards on the field. So this actually makes them worth something, because I kind of was just like, I want nothing to do with these stupid cards, but this pulls them. This is the glue, I think. This field spell. Counter Gem and Trap Stun. Negate all other trap cards. Trap card effects on the field this turn. Thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, money. Finally, Trap Stun. Get that out of here. Again, you gotta open this this box freaking 3 times. Like, I think you definitely need 3 Trap Stuns. You need 3 freaking Pilika Waifu, Lolly Waifus. You need freaking Mecha Phantom Beast, Tether Wolf, 3 of these. I mean, if you care about synchros, then you would need 3 of these, but I guess not really. I think 2's good enough when you're dealing with synchros, since you have such a limited toolbox, which they really need to increase the toolbox now that we have all these things that go in there. Like, there's thousands of cards that go into the freaking extra deck, and we're still limited to, what, 5 or 6 slots? Come on, Konami. I don't know how much it is in the real game, but I'm pretty sure it's way more than this. What else do you need 3 of? I don't know about him. Don't know about him. 3 of these, yes. So I don't know. But again, you need 3 of her. Need 3 of this. Need 3 of this. Need 3 of him. Or it's, I guess. Whatever, who cares. Everything else, I guess you can easily get 3 of by opening it once, but there's a lot of supers and ultras that you have to open this box multiple times for. And last but not least, our last 500 gems, which Konami will not bless us with Lolly Waifu, I guess, most likely. But again, like one Lolly isn't enough. Triangle Power, Symphonic Warrior Bases, Gusto Guldo, Single Kareeb, Recommend Beast, Arrow Squin, Symphonic Amplifier, Daigusto Guldos. Ooh, Single Kareeb, but we got Yellow Glints, Hieroglyphs, and Akiza Bam. Daigusto Falcos, 1000 Energy, and hit me up with this guy. No, oh! Thunderwolf! Wasn't expecting Mecha Phantom Beast. Thunderwolf. This card is normal summon, special summon a Mecha Phantom Beast token, which is why he is good. His free token on summon. This card's levels increase by the total levels of all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens you control. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect during the damage step. You can sack a token. Wait, no. Yeah, you can sack a token for him to get 800 attack until the end of this turn. Must have for your Mecha Phantom Beasts. So I guess we at least have cards to put on the thing now. We have Trap Stun we can put on there. We can put the Mecha Phantom Beast Tether Wolf, Laughing Flower, Symphonic Warrior Bases. Oof! Winda, Priestess of Gusto. We finally got another must have. When this card is destroyed by battle and with an opponent's attacking monster and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Gusto tuner from your deck. Shadow Spectre, another trash card thrown in here to take up space, basically. I don't know what Konami's doing. Like half of this freaking box is just fodder, just chaff to waste space. Another Warbleron, another Jakulislan, which we need. So that's good enough, I think. Boost of Condor, Screw Off, Counter Gem, McFenty Beast, Stealth Ray. He's needed maybe triples. Can we get another Ultra Super before the thing's over? Hieroglyphs. Boost of Condor, Contact with Gusto. Get out of here, Konami. This guy? Please? Really? Stingray or Stealth Ray? 1000 Energy, McFenty Beast, Warbluron. And a hollow Joklu. Okay, we got 3 of those now. Playset, 1 hollow. Symphonic Warrior Piano, Triangle Power, McFenty Beast Stealth Ray. Last but not least, a terrible pull because it did not glint or anything. Shadow Spectre, Grave, Major Riot, and Gusto Guldol. Well, we got, at least got an Ultra. We got Tether Wolf, but again, gotta open this box 3 freaking times, which is not happening anytime soon. Unfortunately, we got a playset of this at least. We have a playset of these. We only got 1 of these, so that's unfortunate. We do not have a playset of this, but you only need 2 synchros because there's not enough space, so 2 of them is fine. 2 of them plus 3 of these is fine. Well, 2 of these, 2 of these, and then the other Gusto from the other deck, the other box, would be fine. Not much else. Let's see what we have. We have a lot of this so far. We at least got a playset of this. I would like more Skyscraper 2s. Like, I would go into this box again, but... well, that's if Konami doesn't release another box, like, 2 days from now. Because that apparently that's the thing now. They're gonna make me waste all my gems on everything new instead of let me freaking fill out all the other ones. There's so many cards from all the other boxes that I don't have. But I have to obviously open up the new box whenever it comes out. It's a must. I might even upload this video today. It is 8 p.m. I probably will just render this now, which will take 3 hours because it's been 30 minutes. And then, so, what, like, at least by the time it gets uploaded, 12 o'clock? Assuming. It's 3 hours, it'd be 10, but I don't know. Probably will be 12 midnight when I upload this video, or it gets uploaded. 11 or 12. Probably take an hour. I'll let it sit for an hour before actually fully letting it upload. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Konami screw us, I should say. So yeah, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment if you do. See ya.